Hello and welcome back to the first local chronicles of the new year. Yeah, so I didn't end up actually filming last weekend. My first proper return to locals in about a month of being sick. If you want to know what that was about, check the channel update video for proper explanation. Because in that video I talk about how, and I want to say it here now anyway, local chronicles is not going to be a weekly series moving forward. It's going to be a bi-weekly or every 2 or 3 week series, simply because I'm still burnt out from editing that regional video back in November. So yeah, I'm going to be again bringing the Blue Eyes Primate Fiendsmith list that I showed off last week, which again I did bring to locals, and I ended up fourth out of 8 players. I had 2 wins, 1 loss, which is still great, you know. But then thinking back on my round two, technically I probably could have squeezed out a win for game three. Thinking about back on it now, but so then who knows what my final record would have been going into the last, who my third opponent would have been and how that would have went. But anyway, yeah, I'm just killing time to be picked up to go to locals. The deck is ready. I actually have a couple more dice to throw in. I have the play mat, and I have charged up this phone because I will be, of course, hopefully I'll film some things. Now I'm not going to be filming on the camcorder because I have no idea where that charger is, and I just couldn't be arsed to look for it. So I have my power bank charged up. I want to grab the tripod right here, and then yeah, I'm just gonna go back downstairs, have a little snack, because I'll probably have something big after locals as I usually do, and yeah, enjoy the local chronicles.
Okay, so round one, I get paired up with Aaron, who is on Branded. Now, I thought to myself that, oh, I actually have a decent enough matchup because I have a basic Branded deck, which was 3 of the structure decks just crammed together that I've been playtesting off of, and I've managed to always beat my list, but then again, I don't really know Branded all that well. There's the reason why there's that big long video essay about how Branded should be played. Anyway, game one, I actually took it down. I can't remember if he bricked or not because I'm actually doing this well over a week after this was filmed. But hence why it's being sped up. Game two, however, he does gain massive board presence, which is just enough to really halt me and prevent me from really doing much. I did try, but eventually he does take down game number 2, which means we're heading into game number 3 with about 15 or so minutes left on the round. And of course I have to go first, but I bricked. You want to know how hard I bricked? My end board was basically spheres, set to true light, pass. So of course he managed to then steamroll me. I did try my best, but eventually he did manage to take it down. So not the best start, but I still had fun. There's a lot of fun interactions that I had, playing this up against Branded. So I'm not going to be all salty over the loss. I had fun, and that's the main thing.
Didn't get a chance to do the entry packs, and then I also bought 2 retro packs because as soon as I got here, I was jumped straight into round 1. So let's just see what I can get from retro pack 2 because I did pull a secret rare last week. Call of the Haunted, Mad Sword Beast, Appropriate, Gravity Bind, Air Knight Parsheth, Ayada, another Emergency Provisions, and Spirit Message N. Nothing from there, so we'll go OTS 29 now. I don't think there's really anything that I'm looking for from here. Obviously the ulti that I could probably then resell, which I don't. I got the Monarch's Master Plan. So save the last OTS for last. Let's see what I can pull. Magic Train. I used to be scared shitless of this card. Light Force Sword, 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Ooh, a super limiter removal. Not bad. I actually like the look of that. Gillosaurus. And Spirit Message L. And then time for the last pack. See if we can end on an ulti. And nah. Got a super Sagi. I'm sure someone will probably be looking for that.
Okay, so round 2, I get paired up against Connor, who is on K9 Vanquish Soul. So game 1 starts off, and I'm not on the best of footings. It takes me a little bit to get going, but I eventually do manage to take down game 1, thanks to going into Tyrant Dragon and just doing the big dick swing over all of his monsters. And that's basically essentially what secured me game number 1. However, game number 2 actually ended up going to time a bit, where again it was a bit slow for me to get going. It took a bit, and again I just couldn't really. This time, however, I just couldn't really stick it all that well, and time was really going down, and it was obvious that he was going to take down game 2, and if we had gone to game 3, who knows how that would have gone. It could go either way, but Connor, being the absolute sound lad that he is, because he hates the whole double loss thing, just decided to give me the win, which was very kind of him. He didn't have to do that. Could have taken the double loss, or could have argued the case for him to get the win, but hey, I'll take it. I'll obviously pay it forward next time I'm up against him, if we get into this situation again. But yeah, it was a good back and forth, really, for a decent bit. So yeah, let's see how I did for round 3.
Okay, so breaking the fourth wall here. This video was actually supposed to be posted last week. I'm only getting around to it now. So Apologies, because I'm literally filming this the Wednesday, so I might try and get it up actually tonight. But yeah, bad this happened, but I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But anyway, round three, I got paired up with Austin at this point because I was 1-1 and Austin got down paired to me, and it was a very quick match. No easy way about it. He's on some janky, sloppy deck that seems to work. It definitely did an awful lot to stop me. It's got Fiendsmith, it's got Illusions, it's got Azamina, it's got the whole shebang essentially, and it was enough to easily take me down. Like game one, it was pretty quick. Game two, I go first. I set up a modest enough board, and then he straight up evenly matches me. So, and then for whatever reason, because I had Forbidden Droplet set, and I kept that instead of a Spirit Dragon, and yeah, it just wasn't enough because he just immediately took it down, which was fine because at that point I could easily just fuck off and get a drink then because I had arrived a little bit late to locals that week. Then round four, I got paired up with Craig, who was on Killtune, I believe, and we got a double loss for that because it just went on like it was a pretty back and forth game. I took down a game, he took down a game, and we had just gone into game three, and I shot myself in the foot. I could have easily have actually taken it down, but I wasn't thinking properly. I was thinking like 10 steps ahead, forgetting about a step or two along the way. And because of that, it cost me the game. It got me the double loss. So that means I ended locals the time when I was filming this at a 1-3 record. I went last weekend, same thing. Except the only win that I got was actually a free round. So obviously I'm going back to locals again, but I will be filming this time again, and there will be some small changes to the deck because I actually got them. And it is these 4 cards right here, 3 copies of E-Telly, as well as Dimensional Allotrope various, because this is going to help bridge into the Fiendsmith line of things that bit more, because this guy now is like very searchable because he is a light level 1 tuner, which means I can search him off of wishes, but also it is a psychic, so obviously I can bring it out from E-Telly, and then due to his effect I can change him immediately to a fiend and link straight into Fiendsmith combos straight away. So that's actually that's a little bit of a consistency added addition to the deck. So we'll actually see how that goes this weekend. So that will hopefully be up. Hopefully it won't take as long to get around to editing it as I have for this one, but we shall see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on the very next upload. Again, apologies for this one being as late as it was.